Hey y'all, so today is Money Monday, and in light of interest from student loans returning on September 1st, I wanted to give you a few helpful tips on how you can prepare. But before I get started, please be sure to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Hey y'all, I just released my first financial literacy ebook, How I Became Debt Free in 22 Months. This is an easy, educational, and encouraging guide. I want you to check it out. It's only $5. Look in the link in the description box below and click that button. All right, y'all, so for the first time in 3 whole years, student loan interest is returning on September 1st. As you know, in the past, Grandpa Biden has been able to kind of prolong this thing, but it has finally come to the end of the road where student loan interest is now coming back. And on October 1st, so that's going to put us out like another month, that is when student loan payments will resume. Now that student loan interest is finally coming back, the first thing that you need to do is to get clear on what your interest rate actually is. Now, as somebody who had student loans, who paid off their student loan debt, I'll be honest, y'all, I still don't know what my interest rate was when I took out them loans. I don't even know if that was even a thought in my head like most people. So I did not know my interest rate, but it is so important for you to know that and for you to be clear on that. You know, so many of us just sign on the dotted line, child. We ain't ask no questions. We ain't know what we were signing. And the interest rate is really an integral part of taking out a loan. So please get clear on what your interest rate is, because you want to know how much money you're going to be paying back. As you know, interest accrues daily, and that is really what hits a lot of people just over the head is the interest. It's not actually the principal balance. It's the interest. So please get clear on how much interest you're supposed to be paying back. Now, although payments are not starting back until October 1st, please get clear on what your balance is. That is so important. I remember before paying off my student loan debt, like I had an idea of how much it was, but I really was not clear on the number. So as you are looking at your interest rate and how much you're going to be paying in interest, please get clear on the balance that you owe. That is so important. If you don't know, many student loan servicers are no longer servicing student loans. So you may have to go and find this information, and you can get this information from the Department of Education. Check your email. They most likely sent you an email. Check your spam, or call who you thought, or call your previous loan servicer, and they should be able to kind of point you in the right direction. You know, with this interest coming back, you really have to get clear on what it is that you're going to do. Are you going to pay the student loan back? Or are you just going to let it hang out, you know, just back in the back somewhere until it pops up at the least inopportune time? So you need to get clear on what you're going to do about your student loan interest. You already know I'm recommending that you just pay it off. Listen, I ain't waiting on Grandpa. I know he said he got a plan B, but I just could not wait on Grandpa any longer, and I wanted to be done with it. I was tired of it just kind of being there, and it was kind of like a little shameful for me. You know, yeah, you got your degree, you're working your big fancy job, but you got all this debt, you know? So get clear on what you're going to do about your student loan interest. So once you decide to get your plan together, you're going to have to determine the amount of money that you need to pay just so the interest won't eat you up, right? Because that's so important. Many of us, you know, paid on our student loans and we never saw a difference because we were just simply just paying the interest on it. Nothing was hitting the principal. So that is so important to look at, you know, how much interest you owe and get that payment amount of what you're going to have to do to take care of the interest and to make a significant dent within the principal balance. If you don't know, your girl paid off her student loan balance last January. So January 2022, I paid off my balance of $14,180 in 9 months. I did it by utilizing the snowball method, and I did it during the pandemic. So when there was no interest accruing, which really helped me to kind of pay that thing off pretty quickly. So listen, if you are ready to just be done with this thing, it's not too late. Yes, interest is starting back. You're going to have to work a little harder. Payments are coming back, which means your budget is probably going to get tighter. But it's never too late to want to make a financial change. So if you want to know how I became debt free, go ahead and click that link for my $5 e-guide in the description box below, or click on one of these videos here. Bye.